Greetings to all my fellow watch enthusiasts on YouTube and Facebook, and wherever else this video will be seen and shared. Sling Driver once again. I have another unboxing and review for you today. Watch has a bit of a story behind it. I'll tell that as we go along, but basically this is a watch that originally belonged to my father. Actually, technically, it still belongs to my father. It's just a watch that we're going to swap back and forth as needed and desired. But it really is a very unusual watch. I guarantee you, most, if not all of you who are watch enthusiasts probably have never heard of this or seen one before. It's a very unusual watch from a company, and I don't know how to pronounce this name. It's the first word in the name is spelled Ochs, and it's a Swiss company, so it might be Ochs or it might be Oak. I don't know. I'm going to go with Oak because there's another family out there. You may have heard of them with the last name Koch, spelled Kochs. Or yeah, without the S. So I'm going to go with Oak because it looks the same. So it's Ochs Und Junior. And as I said, they are a Swiss company. This box is not the box that comes with the watch. I'm pretty sure this is a box I had in my, just for presentation purposes. But we have a very, very unusual watch, and there is a lot of unusual about it. I'll get into that as the video goes along. This is the original strap that my father wore it on. It's really, really short on this end, especially. So when I put it on my wrist, it literally buckles at the first hole. This is the only branding on the entire watch. Ochs Und Junior. That's the only branding on the entire watch, and it's on the strap. There's no branding on the buckle, and there's definitely nothing on the watch itself, which is really a nice looking and nice feeling watch with some very unusual features about it. As you can see, it's a very you can call it both a very plain watch, a very simple watch I should say, and yet a very complex watch face all at the same time. I have put this on a blue Collareb Sienna strap, which I had in my strap collection. This was originally on another watch, but I sold that watch, but I kept the strap, of course. As you can see, there's nothing, I mean literally nothing on the back. Maybe if you wanted to personally engrave this watch, you have a wide open canvas to do so. There's no branding on the crown. There's nothing on the watch face. There's not even the words Swiss made on the watch face. It's nothing here. So what are we looking at here? Well, we're looking at a full titanium case. And by the way, the clasp is titanium as well, but as I said, this is too small for me, so I go with the collar with the steel. It matches for the most part. What are we looking at here? Well, we're looking at a three-hander with a moon phase. The moon phase actually tracks in this new moon shaped area here. It's actually a full disc that's obviously partially hidden underneath the blue of the watch. I love this blue. It's a spectacular shade of blue. And right now you're looking at the sun because we're about halfway through a moon phase as I'm shooting this, so we're looking at a sun with the new moon behind this blue area here, and as this tracks along, the sun will move this way and the moon will come out here, and eventually you'll get to a full moon, which will appear here at the halfway point of the arc. We are also looking, believe it or not, at a date track outside here. These little dots are your date track. If you count them, and trust me on this one, there are 31 dots. And right now, we're on the 16th dot. And you can see every 5 days lines up, the dot for the date indicator lines up with an indice. So, I'm sorry, every 10, I should say. So, 10th day there. No, I'm sorry. Every fifth day, let me start over here. Every fifth day on the date indicator lines up with an indice on the watch. Now, the indices are at 10, so it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and the sun up there is 60. But on the dates, it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then the 31 is right there over the number 1. So as you quick set the date wheel underneath there, this is sort of a sandwich dial in that respect. You can see there's a little orange dot right there indicating the 16th of the month. Now, strangely enough, while you can quick set the date, you cannot quick set the moon phase. So if your moon phase is off, you literally have to run this watch through a 24-hour cycle to get the moon disk to move, the whole disk for the moon phase to move to where you want it to be. And kind of a pain, but all right. Interesting little quirk that the Swiss threw at us. You can see that this watch was not worn very much. It's in excellent condition. I'm going to put it on the wrist so you get a wrist shot because it fits very well. Close it up here. And there we go. That's what she looks like on my 7¼ inch wrist. Very stubby lugs that allow for a good fit on the wrist. Definitely people with smaller wrists could wear this because of the short lug overhang. In really excellent condition. No scratches to the crystal. Well, it's a sapphire crystal, so it's not going to scratch anyway. But no wear and tear on the metal. Yes, the crown is unscrewed. This crown is really actually kind of difficult to screw in. I mean, you really have to, well, and of course, as I say that, it screws in really easy. It only takes about half a turn once you get the threads engaged to engage that crown and screw it down. So really nice. Now, let me get to some of the fun parts of this watch. Of course, I have my sheet O facts here. As I said, this is the Ochs Und Junior moon phase. They have many different models, but this is their moon phase watch. It is a 42 millimeter diameter case. They also make a 39 millimeter. Case is grade 5 titanium. They also have other materials that they'll make the cases out of. We'll get to that in a minute. 11 millimeter thick. I got these measurements off the website. 22 millimeter lug. And that's accurate because this is a 22 millimeter strap, as you can see there. Right there it says 22. Let's see. It uses a modified ETA 2824.2 movement. It's customized by Ochs Und Junior. to add a moon phase. And the moon phase, according to their website, if you set this right, and of course they don't give you the instructions on how to do this, you just kind of figure it out for yourself. But theoretically, when you set this, the moon phase is so accurate and so precise that if you set it right, it will be accurate for 3,478 years. Look it up. I'll leave a link to the website. You can look it up. That's what they say on their website. Almost 3,500 years of accuracy, assuming you keep the watch wound up for the moon phase. So once you set it, it's set for, several hundred lifetimes. Okay. And sapphire crystal. And of course, this is a leather strap that it comes with. Now, the interesting part of this watch, in addition to the interesting design of the watch, is when you go on the website to buy one of these things, and you can buy these already made if you want, or like my father did when he bought this, he actually went through their system and customized. Now, how custom can you get this thing? I'm glad you asked that question. Well, for one thing, you can pick your size. As I said, 42 millimeter or 39 millimeter. You can pick your case material. They on their website, they offer grade 5 titanium, PVD coating, or sterling silver. And they say if you want other materials, you have to ask, but they will work with other materials. So if you want one of these things in platinum, give them a call, talk to them. You want it in white gold, you want it in palladium, you want it in yellow gold, steel. Give them a call, talk to them. Well, don't give them a call, probably better through the website. Let's see, what else can you customize? Well, you can customize the dial color. They have over a dozen different colors. You can customize the markers. The indices can be customized. You have over a dozen different choices there. The color of the sun can be changed. So if you want yellow indices with an orange sun, or orange sun with yellow indices, go for it. Let's see, the hour hand color can be picked. The minute hand can be picked. The second hand can be picked. The little disc right there, they call it the second disc. That can be picked. So you can have literally 4 different colors on your hands and the disc. The date disc that's underneath there can be, this one happens to be silver. You can pick that color. You can pick the color of the date indicator, which is right there. It could be darker, it could be lighter, whatever. The moon disc color can be picked. The full moon, which is hidden right now, but there are different sort of pictures or impressions of what the moon can look like. Different colors, different images. The full moon disc can be picked. The new moon disc can be picked. And finally, the strap color can be picked. So you can literally build a one-of-one watch customized to your particular taste. Whatever colors you want, you can just go to town, have a great old time with it, and they'll build it for you. And it doesn't matter what colors you want to pick. You want to do an orange and blue theme like this one appears to be, that's fine. You want to do a black and red, you want to do all monotone, you want to do everything one color, or as close to one color as you can. You can do that, whatever you want. It's fully customizable. And that's one of the things that makes this watch very, very unique. You can see the case back, where the split is right there, is held in with 4 screws. Even with the 4 screws, it still has 100-meter water resistance, which is pretty damn good. Wouldn't take this thing scuba diving, but swim in the pool, a little light snorkeling, this would make a very good sporty type watch. And it's really designed to be both a dressy and a sporty watch, with one of the most interesting moon phase displays I've ever come across. Fantastic watch. Really, really, it's comfortable to wear. I've been wearing it for a couple of days now. It's a lot of fun. People notice the damn thing. You know, you can just see the moon phase just kind of poking out right there. Just a little bit. Which means we're not quite to new moon yet. We'd be at new moon when the sun is right above that middle indicator. So we're close. I'm going to keep an eye on it, though, make sure I set it right, because I did get this watch with it being set wrong, so I had to reset it. So hopefully I got it right. Anyway, I thought you would like to see a very unusual, probably for a lot of you, this will be the first and only time you ever see one of these, because they're a very unusual, very small watch manufacturer. And not cheap, by the way, not cheap at all. But I'm going to enjoy wearing it until my father asks for it back. And until then, you know, it's a nice watch to have some fun with. So, I'm going to wrap it up with my usual spiel. If you enjoyed the video, and I hope you did, please give me that thumbs up. That does help make the channel more searchable through the YouTube algorithms. Comments, questions, suggestions down below. I read them all, I respond to them all, but if you're going to get nasty or stupid, I will block you and I will delete the comment. If you're new to the channel, or you've been here a while and you haven't already done it, please click that subscribe button. I'm sure, definitely glad for all my subscribers, and I appreciate you all. And I hope to get some more. When you click that button, definitely click the bell icon so that when I upload new videos, you will be alerted. So, thank you for stopping by once again. I'm going to go on with the rest of my day, and I'll see you in my next video.